Omicron continues to be another massive letdown for those hoping to exploit it to lobby for another UK lockdown. The government said we'd be at 2 million new corona cases every day by Christmas. We're 4 days out from Christmas. The number today was around 90,000. And that was lower than yesterday. Boris says Omicron cases are surging. But Paul Hunter, professor in medicine at the University of East Anglia, says Omicron infections in the UK have already peaked. Boris says a tsunami of cases is coming. Yet COVID cases in South Africa peaked on December 15th and have dropped every day since. They tell us Omicron will overwhelm NHS hospitals. Yet in South Africa, the epicentre of the Omicron outbreak, hospitalisations have dropped by 25% over the last week. ICU admissions are 79% lower than the previous peak, again suggesting that Omicron is far milder. In Gauteng province, reported infections have been falling rapidly over the past week. Danish data shows that people with Omicron are both less likely to be hospitalised than those with other variants and released from the hospital much more quickly. They tell us London is being overwhelmed by Omicron. Really? The growth in new cases per day of Omicron in London has crashed. They tell us hospitals in London are stretched to the limit. Really? From this amount of increase in hospitalisations, up to 40% of new COVID admissions in London are only diagnosed after arriving with another ailment. The UK's test positivity rate is not any higher than it was in October. The ONS says COVID-related deaths are at their lowest level since October. All this, and Boris Johnson is still probably about to impose a 2-week circuit breaker, which will completely cripple the already devastated hospitality industry and ruin countless more livelihoods. The government is still not factoring in the horrendous damage their restrictions and lockdowns have on society. After 22 months of this. Oh, it'll just be for 2 weeks though, honestly. Yeah, you said that 2 years ago. Circuit breaker is just another euphemism for lockdown. But why? Is he actually reading any of this data? Read the frigging data. Data that once again proves the hysterical alarmist modelers have got it wrong yet again, just as they did on every previous occasion. To get exclusive content, early access, behind the scenes stuff, and to personally interact with me, please sign up for my community at pauljosephwatson.locals.com. Link in description, and thank you for your generous support.